Oh my gorgeous and lovely, wonderful audience. I hope you're fine wherever you are, and I wish you well during this time as you watch this video. It's a collection of several, documentaries or maybe songs that have been focusing on Morara Kebaso. Actually, by now everybody knows who Morara is. I did one of the videos indicating his growth from a tender age up to the current time. There is a time I also did a reaction on Linda Morara show. I also did another reaction on Jeff Koinange Morara show. So, all of you know what happened yesterday to Morara. He was arrested. He was arraigned to Mulimani Court and people demanded his release. Now, on what charges did they actually file a case against him? And are they valid? Now, remember, as we have been discussing all along, Morara has been looking for the ghost projects across the country. And actually, now Kenyans know him because he's revealing what has not been done. He's given information about some money that has been wasted. Sometimes he's even mentioned some of the things the president has done in darkness. Now, we may not actually say they are true until we have documents to prove it. But lisemalo lipo na kama lipo linjiani laja. This is Kenya, and Kenya for me, Kenya for you. And they always say, if you don't know about it, then forget about it. But bits by bits, we should be joining 1 and 2 together. Now, there is one thing about Wanjuge, the former Mungigi leader, who later on became a pastor, and now he's a great prophet. Yeah, he's just, you remember the video I did, and he was prophesying that people will clip Morara. Now, we are wondering whether the clipping has begun, because recently there was an attempted accident, and now this. So people, I just want you to go through the following videos slowly and understand actually how much Kenyans love Morara. And at the end of it, remember he had just been after the Bomet. And was it Bomet and Nandi or where? You can actually mention the specific place if I'm not right. And one of his closest allies, who always travels with him, had indicated that it's a taste for Morara, especially the accident. Now, after the accident, he's put in the police custody. Now, I just loved how the sirens were, whining, and behind, there were confident people following. So let's watch, and I'll keep commenting, and you comment too. Now, if you've not subscribed to my channel, I really am waiting for you, because it's by your 1 subscription that I actually will get to my goal this year. I'm targeting 2,000 subscribers at least by December, and I'm banking on you. So don't let me down, please.
Wanapanga kunimaliza.
So you actually had so many songs here. Commander's song, Wanapanga kunimaliza. Why do you think this song was put on this video actually? Is it because of the accident that Morara faced, or is it because of that when he was taken to jail? Alright. Now I'll always also ask something else. Who does this? Anyway, I know, of course, content creators and what they do. The other question I have is, the song from South Africa, Freedom, is coming. Then there is the song that Eric Omondi came up with, Ruto, Lazima Aende. Now it has been sung for Morara. Then, within the song now they are demanding, bring Morara back. What does this signify? For the leaders, if you realize that citizens are demanding for Morara, what do you think here? Now, when we look at another point, another very point that interested me is Thika Road. Yes. We had cars following these main vehicles, the government vehicles, those who had received orders from above. And we had confident young people following Morara. He has been taken from, was it Kahawa? And then now, these people are following at the back confidently, and they are stopping, and it's like there are two vehicles checking to know where Morara is heading to. And they are telling each other where they are, and they are taking a video, and of course they had to post immediately to us. Now I wonder why there was that blackout yesterday. Was it because of that? Kenya, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Usishangae. And I wonder whether that blackout ilikuwa mpaka Nairobi, because those things have happened. Tumezoea from the time election went on up to now. We have had so many cases of those, and whenever we have blackout, sometimes we have national matters. Now, the song that is dominating there is about Mashimo Mnayonichimbia, and it's a gospel song. So now I'm wondering whether the gospel song was targeting citizens, or was it those who are arresting, or those who are planning to eliminate him? So is it a warning to Kenyans that if we don't listen to what Morara is doing and value him now, then it is us who are digging our own graves? Now, there is another South African song, Sufa Palasi. I'm not quite sure of the words, but if you know, you can actually comment now. So, okay. Then there is this prediction. Let's just watch and see.
They will finish him.
Finish him how?
There are those people who call when you're inchy. If you rise without them, they clip you down. That is what they did to us when we were in Mungiki.
Just a week after Apostle Ndura Waruingi foretold what the future might hold for Morara Kebaso due to his relentless criticism of President Ruto's government, the self-proclaimed civic educator now finds himself in police custody, as Ndura Waruingi had warned.
They will finish him.
Finish him how?
There are those people who call when you're inchy. If you rise without them, they clip you down. That is what they did to us when we were in Mungiki. We moved up, they called us, the Kikuyus, the rich Kikuyus, they called us, we sat down with them, we ate with them.
So Morara can be called, to the negotiating table.
Atanunuliwa tu.
Amesema hizo kanunuliwa.
Just ngoja.
Hata mleta 50 million.
Huyu nani? This other guy who
Caswell.
The other guy who is human rights.
Boniface Mwangi.
Do you hear of him nowadays? Where did he go?
Isi yuko, jana alikuwa kwa streets.
Anaongeanga.
Jana alikuwa kwa streets.
Mbona aliondokea wakati ule mwingine?
Because you guys were criticizing him and yet he was fighting for your rights.
Huko na kazunguka huko na wakashikwa. Alafu akadisappear akaenda. What happened?
They have orders from a higher office. Munatuona kama matako yenu, si ndio? Yo, we were silent. Mkaona ni kama tumekuwa washenzi. The only person we believe who can deny access is God. Nyinyi wenzetu tunapumua oxygen. Ni vile tu maybe you are protected, have bodyguards and all that. Wachaneni na Morara bwana. Achilieni huyo kijana. Hamujui watu wamemiss barabara. Na moshi. Wachilieni Morara. You release Morara.
This government does not hear any other thing apart from the words from the streets. They need to be reminded that it is Kenyans who took them there, and it is Kenyans who want Morara Kebaso freed. You cannot be arresting people because they purportedly wanawatishia. Hamwezi kuwa threatened by a young boy. Munashida mkishika watu wadogo, na kazi ambayo tuliwachagua mfanye hamwezi kufanya. If you are not able, nobody voted for you to go and arrest Kebaso. We voted for you to go and bring the rifle down. Na kama imewashida,
so your brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers, wherever you are, when it comes to politics, oh, it's a game, a dirty game, and those who are in it want to do what they can do. So I'm looking at the prediction that we were given by Wariungi. Wariungi told us that Kebaso may be clipped down. Yeah? You know, his relentless search for ghost projects. His role as a civic educator, having pronounced himself. He's a former lawyer who is practicing a lot of business. He has said there are so many people waiting at his gate sometimes. Yeah? Now, we were told by Wariungi that there is a possibility that he will be clipped or he will be called and asked to take a bribe. And he was advising this young man to take. What do you think as Kenyan does? Should he take or should he avoid?
if your daughter is taken out by a bullet, why are you rating your husband? Why are you rating the president? Why are you rating the ministry interior? Ikuendelee kuwa watoto wetu. For how long are you going to? Is this what you are paying the Kenyan parents? Sisi hatukuwachagua vijana, wazazi wetu ndio waliwachagua. Is this the pain? Is this what you are paying back? Saizi mzazi wa Kebaso anakaa akisikia aje? What are you passing through our parents? We cannot let this happen. Kama ni kuoccupy hii nchi yetu, barabara kesho asubuhi. Adomo kire, twende maandamano. Twende maandamano because this is too much. Too much. Too much.
Right, so I hope you've subscribed to my channel and you are pressing the notification bell for more reactions. Now, as we end this video, you actually see that Kizinga had decided to, to lecture Rachel and Ruto. Now, of course, I can see a lot of people are following, and he was receiving a lot of gifts. And I don't know whether he actually played his role right, but what I can actually see is that a lot of young people love Kebaso, and those who are genuine, of course, those who are seeing the challenges we are facing as Kenyans. Sometimes you even go to work, but you cannot. You do not look like you're working. You admire so many things and you cannot meet them. You even join chamas, you cannot pay. There's a lot of desperation. Huh? So Kenyans are wishing that they have their leaders refocusing, like when you look at what Kebaso was showing there, 78 million on such a building. Hey,